The soul of a civilizational state dies when its people feel indifferent to the things that once made it great. Centuries of indoctrination have done similar damage to Indians. People of the country have become so much detached from reality that between their own Tirth and the tourist spot thrust onto them by invaders, they choose to visit the latter. Hi and welcome to TFI English, the national socio-political analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I'm your host Tejasvi Malhotra, and in this video I'm here to tell you why it is trendy to visit Ajmer Sharif while Pushkar Mahateerth has been forgotten. Let's begin. Recently it was reported that Ajmer Sharif is losing its charm as a tourist destination. According to various reports, local businesses suffered as much as 90% loss in their business this Eid. The situation is so bad that people who had earlier booked their hotels are also cancelling their bookings. Lots of hullabaloos were created in the country by media channels. Just a few kilometers away, there is another place that needs the attention of every section of the polity. The place is called Pushkar, and according to Google Map, it is hardly 15 to 20 minutes drive away from Ajmer Dargah. A lot of you must have been shocked by the comparison, but it is probably true that the place holds a lot of religious, cultural and spiritual significance for the people belonging to the Indic civilization. Pushkar is the only place in the world where Bhagwan Brahma is worshipped in a mandir. Reference to the mandir can be found in at least 6 Purans. Padma Puran states that when Bhagwan Brahma killed the Rakshas Vajranab, his Kamal fell to the ground in 3 places. All 3 places later turned into lakes. These lakes are chronologically named as the Jesht Pushkar or the greatest or first Pushkar lake, the Madhya Pushkar or the middle Pushkar lake, and Kanishta Pushkar or the youngest Pushkar lake. Bhagwan Brahma then organized a yajna at the Jesht Pushkar lake. Ideally, Bhagwati Saraswati should have been sitting beside Bhagwan Brahma, but due to some circumstantial exigency, Ma Gayatri had to sit beside him. Watching this unfold, Bhagwati Saraswati got angry and cursed Bhagwan Brahma that he would never be worshipped anywhere. Later, she diluted her curse and permitted his worship in Pushkar, declaring it to be Mahateerth. Pushkar Mandir is the only mandir where Bhagwan Brahma is worshipped by Bhaks. Considering the fact that Bhagwan Brahma is one of the 3 Trimurtis in Sanatan Dharma, and that too a creative force, it should have been the most highly revered mandir. There is a reason Pushkar is named as Mahateerth. But instead of Brahma Mandir, the Pushkar fair is more famous in modern times. Part of the credit does go to consumerism for sure. But then Pushkar Mandir is not far away from there. Why can't people take out a few hours from their busy schedule and flock in large numbers to the mandir? Turns out very few people know about Pushkar Mandir. The reason? Information dissemination networks have rarely cared to mention the glory, history and culture associated with the mandir. In fact, a major part of the limelight has been hogged by Ajmer Sharif Dargah. People highly correlated Ajmer Sharif Dargah with Sufism. Traditionally, Sufism has been associated with the Islam is a religion of peace narrative. Ajmer Sharif is a tomb of alleged Sufi saint Moinuddin Chishti. After Chishti's death in 1236 AD, he was suddenly promoted as a great saint by the scholars of the era. He may be the best of the lot for Sufis, but the narrative that he was a great soul lies busted by Sufi biographers themselves. Moinuddin Chishti is a highly venered figure for the sake of playing an active role in the defeat of Raja Prithviraj Chauhan. It is said that his students and people following him spied for Muhammad Ghori. Apparently, glorifying that kind of person also exposes the hollowness of the claims that Sufis are peaceful. Ideally, his tomb should not have been a place for Hindus to visit, but in popular culture, aka Bollywood, the tomb is shown as a sacred place. G. Ishwar directed a movie named Mere Garib Nawaz in 1973. The film acted as PR for the Dargah as it showed a family overcoming an existential crisis by being pious towards it. In the same year, another movie named Sultan-e-Hind by K. Sharif was released along similar lines. Later, Bollywood promoted Sufism on war footing, which subconsciously told people that your life is a waste until you don't visit Dargah and surrender Urz ki chadar to the tomb. 1994 movie Mere Data Garib Nawaz also did a similar job for Dargah. Later, it became a trend to do so. Barack Obama, Rahul Gandhi, Arvind Kejriwal and Ashraf Ghani are some of the famous or rather infamous politicians to have offered chadar at the place. The place also became popular due to being different from other Islamic sites like masjids. Unlike in masjids, women are provided with greater freedom in this place. For people blessed with a liberal bent of mind, this one example became a symbol of liberalism in Islam and was propounded as such by these liberal elites. Astoundingly, most of the people visiting this place are Hindus who have been brainwashed by Bollywood. Frankly, most of them do not even know what they are doing. Now that the internet era is on and Marxists do not control the flow of information in the way they did for 60 years, it is time to shift our focus towards the glorification of Pushkar Mahateerth. Pushkar Mahateerth is nothing less than other sites like Ayodhya, Varanasi and Ujjain among others. It's time for its glory to be restored.